Yeah, two guys sitting in a couch.
Yeah. Last year when we talked, your wife was here when we were talking for my life.
Yeah.
But I asked you about what makes love last through its ups and downs. And so after reading your book, I'm just kind of curious because of all the kind of films that you have in there. Do your tastes in film align with your wife's? Do y'all have to like compromise on what kind of movies or TV shows that you guys watch together?
Well, my wife does not like this book. She
Really?
thinks it's really, really stupid and degrading and everything that's bad about how men look at women. So she was not like, I was like, look, honey, it came out really good. She's like, yeah, whatever. But I think what's great in our love is opposites. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
she knows all the things I like, and she rolls her eyes, but at the same time, she lets me, do what I like to do, and and we don't really argue about what to watch. Because if she doesn't want to watch it, we don't watch it.
Mm-hmm.
But love is about accepting everything that's good and bad.
So she hadn't seen any of the films that are in your book at all?
My wife would not see any movie in the book.
Yeah.
I think she will probably watch Night Tide, which is much more a poetic, beautiful film. But all those other whipping, touching, kissing,
Yeah.
tying, no, that's never going to happen. And she was like, none of this is going up on the walls. I wanted to make the most expensive poster book because in a way the book is made not so much for us, but for people who don't know these kind of films.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to present that in a different way. It's like reintroducing trash and making it into high art, like soup cans.
Gotcha. So are any of these like available to watch? Are they really hard to find now?
Well, apparently Jay Shaw, who did the design of the book, was able to track all of it down on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But I think most of it's gone, and certainly what's around is in very poor quality, and some of them are completely lost.
How do you feel about like modern posters? Do you have like do you have a hand in the creativity of your posters?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think it's a must for any director to be part of promoting his films, and the classical and still the strongest way to promote anything is the movie poster. It's what defines it being a movie. It's almost a definition of being screened in a cinema is that there is a poster. So it's an important way to express. And I certainly, am part of it, and I work with various distributors, but I also encourage them to take their own style and own visions, because there's a vanity of me that enjoys seeing the variations in it.
I personally haven't heard of many of the films in that.
Neither have I. I mean, I don't personally. I would say I know maybe 10% of the book.
Really?
Everything else is a blur to me.
So you just saw them?
Saw the posters and I said, this is amazing.
Yeah.
They promise all these great things. I wonder if they're going to live up to it.
If someone were to make a film about your life, I know there's my life, but that's just a snapshot, but like the whole thing, what kind of cuts do you think they would make from your life to make it into the 2-hour film that it is?
Well, I would say, why don't you make the 8-hour version?
Yeah.
I mean, Dostoevsky wrote very, very long books,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think if you cut any era of someone's life, that's why bios are so hard to make.
Yeah.
I find it very, very difficult. I don't know what they would cut. Maybe the early years.
Yeah.
But then the early years makes you who you are in the later years, so
Yeah.
can't cut that either.
Maybe just like, I don't know, the boring stuff of like studying or whatever.
Yeah, waking up in the morning, but then you like the mundane reality is also interesting. You have to have everything from the kitchen sink to extravagant fantasies.
Yeah, very cool.
But it'll be pretty funny.
I bet.